Yo, what's up guys, it's Suraj from Tech Devoted and today I have a slightly different video for you guys. Recently I had a chance to attend the Axis Bank Thought Factory event here in Bangalore and I'm here to talk about my experience. Spoiler, it was an amazing event. I got the chance to play with Amazon Echo. I don't think it's sold down here in India, so to be able to see one in person was extremely cool. I'll talk more about that in a bit. But for the 4 people that don't know, what is Thought Factory? So Thought Factory is Axis Bank's co-innovation lab, which again is located down here in Bangalore. Shout out to Bangaloreans. In last July, Axis Bank launched an accelerator program for startups through this lab with a sole objective of building cutting edge banking solutions. So for this program, 108 startups pitched their ideas to the Axis Bank think tank, which is basically their team of experts, and it has some really big names such as Sharad Sharma, Vishal Gondal, and many more. And of the 108 startups that pitched their ideas, 6 were selected to get a 3-month long classroom style training on a bunch of different areas such as traction, product, and many more. So this event that I attended was basically a graduation day for those 6 startups and to track the progress they've been making this past year. So let's take a quick peek into what they've been cooking. Fintech Labs exhibited Uncanny Vision, which is basically like an Indian version of Nescam, except it's not available to the general public and is going to be used in the banking sector. They're trying to prevent robberies in banks by building cameras that work on artificial intelligence. So each time the camera notices a strange human activity, it will notify the bank of it. And when I mean strange activity, it actually knows when somebody is stealing stuff and is not like your run-of-the-mill camera that reports stuff even for just subtle human movements. It's much smarter than you think. It can even tell apart a human being and say a dog. So there's little to no chance of wrong signals being sent. Extremely promising stuff. Perpule, on the other hand, is working on an app that lets the end customer scan the shop products from the phone app and pay from within the app itself when the list is complete. The future, my friends, is here. We'll no longer have to wait in line just to buy that one Snickers bar. Oh, and did I mention they raised a seed funding of $650,000 from Kalari Capital? That's a lot of money. Wonder how many iPhones I could buy with that. In all seriousness, congrats guys, way to go. That's just 2 of the 6 startups I've graduated. I'll leave more in the description, so feel free to check that out. Now let's talk about stuff from the startups that were there but weren't necessarily part of the accelerator program. The first one is Nikki.ai. So essentially, Nikki is a transactional AI for your smartphone. You can download the app on the Play Store, and at first glance you might think this is a Google Assistant knockoff. Well, I did so too, but once you start using it, you learn that Nikki is not really trying to compete with Assistant. It does extremely different things and it does them well. For instance, it can book you a cab and you can do that with the exact specifics. For example, you can tell Nikki how long you want the cab to pick you up in, be it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, anything. You can be specific, extremely specific. Then you can tell what kind of car you want, a sedan or a hatchback, how many seats you want, and so on and so forth, and all of this with just a few clicks. Trust me, it's so much more convenient than booking from your regular Ola or Uber app, and it only takes a few seconds. The best part is that Nikki gets the context. It's extremely conversational. Similarly, you can book flight tickets, hotel rooms, and whatnot. It's really cool. Leave a link in the description, you guys should check it out. Then there was voice banking with Alexa, which was hands down my favorite thing at the event, after the food, of course. Food is amazing. Food is always number one. Anyway, this team is trying to set up Amazon Echoes at banks so people like you and me can just walk in and get answers to banking related questions from Alexa as opposed to talking to a regular human being.
Can you tell me the interest rate for savings account?
With Axis Bank's basic savings, you will receive an interest rate of 4%. I can also tell you more features of savings account if you are interested.
The benefits with this are multifold. 1, no waiting in line. I like how so many startups are working on eliminating queues. So with this, you can just walk into the bank and ask any question that you have to Alexa and it will answer back immediately. Generally in banks, there's like one person taking questions from 50 to 100 people, so it gets really cumbersome, but this is going to ease things up a lot. 2, it's much more accurate and faster. Since Alexa is always connected to the internet, you'll get information in real time, so you'll always be updated with the latest and greatest information. Overall, this sounds like a really cool idea, but I'm a little skeptical about how they're going to make this work with the Indian accent. If they can make it work with the average Indian, it's going to be huge. As far as I'm aware, Axis Bank has already integrated or is in the process of integrating Nikki and voice banking with their services. So that's really cool. I cannot wait to walk into a bank and talk to a machine. But guys, that's basically a wrap. There was way more to cover. I can talk about it all day, but I don't want to make this an extremely long video. So instead, I'm going to leave all links below. But Axis Bank is doing a really good job with the accelerator program. I'm a high school student, and through this event, I had a surreal experience. I learned a lot about startups, how they work, how investments happen, and so much more. So huge shout out to Social Beat and Axis Bank for hooking this up for me. If you're a budding startup, I'd say you should really apply for the second round of the accelerator program. They're currently recruiting. I'll be sure to leave all the details below. Good luck, and tell them Tech Devoted sent you. Thanks. But that wraps it up for this video, guys. If you liked what you saw, consider liking and subscribing. It's been Suraj. Thanks so much for watching. Take it easy and stay devoted.